Our next guest wants everyone to refuse to be a victim by knowing some personal self-defense. Cheryle Rebholz is the co-owner of BearArms indoor boutique shooting range. Hey, Cheryle.
Good morning. Hi.
It's great to have you joining us. Talk a little bit about this space that you're in.
Okay, well, the space behind me, this is the indoor shooting range. We are one of a kind in the state of Wisconsin. It has 8 lanes, 25 yards. It is designed to be aesthetically attractive for the female audience and families. You can see in the background that I have my logo across the floor, and in the letter B, I fused beauty and bullets together. I got the nickname from nationally from other gun rangers as a Guntree Club, the way I blended beauty and bullets. You can see in the lane, it's blacked out. It's extra wide for privacy, and it's extra wide for having 2 shooters on the lane for you and a guest, or if you're in a league or having a lesson. I blacked them out because when I was a shooter in the other ranges and they were see-through, I felt very judged, and people were watching me, especially women who are first-time shooters. Also, you can see that I have a double shelf to put your things on. We have a very pretty decorative floor below, which is very unique to ranges. We also have an air reclamation system. It's rare to have both air conditioning in a range, and of course we have heat, but also you hear the sound of the ventilation system going, which is replacing clean air every 3 minutes from the outside to the inside, which it's cleaner in here to shoot than it would be in an operating room. I put all these amenities in here for my own personal experience of shooting around the community.
So along with that beautiful facility that you have there, why did you decide to open it?
Several years ago, I experienced an attempted home invasion when my children were young and I was home alone. My husband was not at the house, and I wasn't scared. I was upset and angry because I wasn't prepared. We had firearms in the house, but they were separated. The firearm, the pistol, was separated from the ammunition, and we had different ammunition in the house because my husband also hunted. So I felt vulnerable, and I was losing time trying to put the right ammunition in the right pistol and stop the attackers at the same time. So that personal experience led me to, once the state approved concealed carry, to get my permit. Once I got my concealed carry permit, I said, now what? And I started going to other ranges that were in the area, but they weren't in the area. They were 40 or 50 minutes away, and so I wasn't going to shoot and be proficient and be prepared. And I said to myself, if I was doing this and not going regularly, others had to be in my same shoes and doing the same thing, not going and being prepared, because it's a perishable skill. You have to practice so that you hit the threat and nothing else. So I started to do the research, and 2 years ago was the process, and 18 months ago I opened, and we've been very successful and very well received in a 40-mile square radius is where I was hoping to pull from. Ozaukee County and Milwaukee County, as well as Washington County. People are coming here because we're so unique with all of our amenities and our cleanliness.
You mentioned the fact that people want to know self-defense. Maybe they want to learn how to use a firearm. Do you offer classes?
I offer classes on both lethal and non-lethal. So behind me here, I've displayed some pepper spray and pepper gel and a stun gun. So you can take a class at BearArms, ages 13 and all the way up, to learn how to defend yourself from an attacker, because a lot of bullying for students in middle school start in their school bathrooms and in our school locker rooms. And you were taught in 3 hours how to defend yourself with de-escalation. They're talking about that now in the police programs, but we've been doing it all along. And also you'll learn self-defense martial arts. Crime is not 10 degrees away anymore. It's 1 degree away, or you've experienced something. So I'm here to educate everybody in the community to refuse to be a victim, whether it be lethal or non-lethal, and the law, so you can live with the consequences. God forbid you should have to draw your firearm.
Now, I know you have a retail area. Do you also sell firearms?
We don't sell, we rent. And the philosophy for me renting is I experienced buyer's remorse. I bought a firearm at a gun show. Of course, you couldn't try it out. And then when I got to my own range and used it, I didn't like it. So what I have here, I have a program of you can rent my pistols and my long guns, the rifles, for a flat rate. Keep switching them out until you find the one you like, then buy. We're here to guide you on what to try before you buy, so it's comfortable for your hand, regardless if you're a man or a woman. And we have all kinds of accessories to go with it, along with beauty supplies here. I'm trying to introduce the men into my world and my world into their world. So in my boutique, which is the boutique part, I have men's skincare, and I also have some ladies' care and novelty items, along with a massage chair and a hand paraffin machine.
A true boutique. And lastly, your simulator. What happens in that space?
That is the only simulator in the state of Wisconsin with 3 screens. It's 180-degree screens with over about 800 scenarios. That has 3 components. It's entertainment, recreation, and training. It's a simulator pistol with laser, all laser. You can be 8 years old and up to come in there to play games, or it's a training facility for first-time people to put a firearm in their hand to get a simulation of how to hold it safely, how to shoot, learn the parts of the gun. You can have parties in there. We're constantly changing the scenarios for you till you can even try what law enforcement uses. And then shoot at some zombies if you like. I'm very proud that we're the only one in the state, and we also became one of the very few ranges to become a 5-star range in the state of Wisconsin, right here in Mequon, in Ozaukee County, in southeastern Wisconsin.
Cheryle, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you showing us around.
Thank you.
And BearArms in Mequon is offering free gun safety classes. The first one is Tuesday, July 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. That one is called Partner Violence, Best Kept Secret. The other one is in September, off-site at the Mequon-Thiensville Rec Department. That one is called Eddie Eagle. It's for kids ages 5 to 9. You can learn more about those free classes and other classes by visiting BearArmsWI.com.